Thank you for being here and watching this video. If you enjoy it, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. I want this channel to be more than just a collection of videos. I want it to be a community where we explore fascinating ideas, discuss them openly, learn from one another, and grow together. So don't stay silent, join the conversation. Resilience, consciousness, and the extraordinary human capacity to find meaning inside the darkest possible circumstances. Viktor Frankl was a Viennese psychiatrist who lost his wife, his parents, and his brother in the Nazi concentration camps, who was stripped of everything the civilization considers the conditions of a dignified life, and who emerged having developed one of the most important schools of psychological thought of the 20th century. His book, Man's Search for Meaning, written in 9 days after liberation, has sold over 16 million copies and been translated into more than 50 languages. That a man who endured Auschwitz could produce not a memoir of bitterness, but a systematic account of how meaning sustains life under any conditions. That is the kind of fact that changes how you understand what a human being is capable of. People are naturally drawn to such stories, and the attraction deserves to be taken seriously. These narratives do something specific. They recalibrate the scale. The problems that feel overwhelming in ordinary life look different when held against what Frankl endured and what he made of it. Not because suffering is a competition, but because the existence of people who carried that weight and came through it carrying something worth giving to the world constitutes evidence, real, historical, undeniable, that the human spirit contains resources most of us never discover, because we never have to. What is particularly striking is that survivors so often went beyond memoirs. They built systems. They created something durable and usable for people who would never come anywhere near the experiences they described. Frankl's logotherapy, grounded in the will to meaning as the primary human motivation, grew directly from what he observed in the camps, that those who had a reason to survive were more likely to do so. That observation, made in the most extreme laboratory in human history, has since been confirmed across decades of research and clinical practice. Edith Eger carries the same extraordinary quality. She was 19 when she arrived at Auschwitz. She danced for Josef Mengele. She survived several camps, endured a death march, was found near death at liberation, later emigrated to the United States, completed a PhD in her 50s, and became a renowned therapist. Her book, The Choice, is both memoir and psychological masterpiece. The title referring to the freedom to choose one's response to any circumstance. For those who want to go deeper, the gift extends the same thinking into practical guidance. Edith Eger passed away in 2026, leaving behind a life that constitutes one of the most complete arguments ever made for the possibility of genuine healing. Ihor Kozlovskyi represents a different but equally profound tradition, rooted in the Ukrainian experience of captivity under Russian occupation. A scholar of religious studies and writer, he was captured, tortured, and held in conditions designed to break him. He was not broken. Released, he returned to his work, co-founded an organization later awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, and continued writing until his death in Kiev in 2023. His book, Free in Captivity, describes not only how to survive physical imprisonment, but how to emerge more fully alive. How captivity, under the right inner conditions, can paradoxically become a space of unexpected freedom. And then there is Jaku, perhaps the most disarming of these stories, because its central claim is so unexpected. Born in Germany, a survivor of the Kristallnacht and Auschwitz, he emigrated to Australia after the war and spent the rest of his long life dying in 2021 at the age of 101, describing himself as the happiest man on earth. His book of the same title is not naive. It is the account of a man who decided, as a sustained and conscious act of will, that those who tried to destroy him would not receive the additional victory of his bitterness. That happiness, in his understanding, was not a feeling that arrived automatically, but a discipline, chosen and practiced every day against the gravitational pull of what he had been through. That a man who endured what he endured could teach happiness without irony is perhaps the most extraordinary fact in any of these extraordinary stories. Thank you for watching all the way through. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know what you think about the ideas in this video, and feel free to share your own perspective or advice in the comments. I genuinely like to read it. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please like the video and subscribe. My hope is to build not just a channel, but a community where people explore meaningful ideas, exchange thoughts, and grow together. See you in the next videos. Bye.